Yes, hello everyone. Welcome to today's class. Today is day 45 of our web development course. Okay, today it's day 45. Today is day 45 of our web development course, and today we're going to look at advanced array methods. Okay, we're going to look at advanced array methods. Array methods. Okay. Okay. So in our previous classes, we looked at the day 43. We looked at the array methods. So those ones were a little bit simpler. But these ones here are advanced, they're much more advanced, and these ones here are very common. They are very common, okay? Okay, so each and everybody needs to know these ones here. They are very crucial, we use them almost everywhere. When you are building even an application, a web application, we use these ones here, okay? Okay, so before you can start to look at today's class, what I want to cover today, advanced array methods, I would like to first pass through a recap about what we covered yesterday. Yesterday was day 40. Yesterday was day 44. We looked at yesterday we looked at for example these we looked at loops. Yesterday we looked at loops. Okay. Yesterday we looked at loops and loops. These ones here we use them when we are automating tasks. When you're automating tasks. Okay. Use them when you're automating tasks, and these ones here we use them to loop through a lot, like when you want to create a lot of tasks at the same time. Okay. Okay. So these ones here I looked at, for example, the for loop. Looked at, for example, the for loop. Okay. We looked at the for loop. Then we looked at the while loop. Looked at the while loop. Okay. We looked at the do while loop yesterday. Looked at the do while loop. Okay. We looked at the for in loop. Okay. Then we looked at the for of loop. The for of loop. Okay. Okay. These loops here, we shall use them a lot when we reach on building sophisticated web applications. Okay. For example, bank applications where we need to make a lot of payments at the same time. Okay. These ones here will help us to do a lot of tasks automatically. Okay. Okay, this one here we looked at this one, the for in loop. This one here we looked at it, what it does, even the for of loop. Okay, the difference between the two. Looked at the for loop and also looked at the while loop. Okay, then amongst what we covered yesterday, we faced some warning whereby I warned you about the infinite loop. Okay, I warned you about the infinite loop. Okay, whereby you miss to put, for example, if it's index, if you have, for example, an index, if you have an index, then you miss to put something like this, the increment or the decrement. Okay, guys, this is very serious. If you miss to put something like this, it can crash your computer, it can crash your machine, it can crash the browser. Okay, your computer can freeze. Okay. Okay, so members, please make sure that you put this index here, index plus plus and index negative negative. Okay, if you are doing these loops here. Okay, don't miss them. I've seen situations where computers have been crashed, where browsers have been crashed, where computers are frozen because of this loop here, the infinite loop. Okay. Okay, look at this infinite loop yesterday. Okay, look at it very well, what it can do to your machine. Okay. Okay, so members, don't miss to put this. Don't miss to put this. Okay. Okay. So this is what we looked at yesterday, and we shall use these loops here a lot when you are building web applications. Okay. So practice them on a daily basis. Don't neglect them. Okay. Don't neglect them. Okay. Okay. So members, if you have not yet hit the subscribe button, please hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss any of the upcoming classes. Okay. Okay. Hit the subscribe button and the notification icon so that you don't miss any of the upcoming classes, okay, of this course. And I think this one I can remove it for now. This one was about loops, what we covered yesterday. Now, yesterday, in our next class, we shall look at DOM manipulation. I think this will be the So members, tomorrow is going to be day 46. Tomorrow is going to be day 46. And we are going to look at DOM manipulation. Very many people are asking that, we have dwelled so much on the back end. We have dwelled so much on the back end, and we truly miss the front end. Okay, so tomorrow is going to be the day. Tomorrow is going to be the day where we integrate now the back end and the front end together. Okay, what we have been doing in the back end for days and days and days, now coming to weeks, we're going to be integrating that with the front end. Okay, okay, and that's when we're going to be studying DOM manipulation. Okay, DOM manipulation. Okay, this is whereby we integrate the back end with the front end together. Okay, okay, so members, don't miss tomorrow's class. Don't miss tomorrow's class. Okay, DOM manipulation. Okay, DOM manipulation. Okay, we're going to manipulate the browser. We are going to manipulate the DOM. I think it's like this manipulation. Okay, something like that. Okay, so members, don't miss tomorrow's class. Okay, don't miss tomorrow's class. Okay, so members, I would like to pass through these advanced array methods today. These are very crucial, and I don't want anybody to miss. Okay, please, members, if you have not yet hit the subscribe button, please subscribe. Hit the notification icon and the subscribe button so that you don't miss any of the upcoming classes. Okay, okay. This is DOM manipulation, like that, something like that. So let us start. Okay. I want to start with a method. An array method is called the includes. Okay, the first one is called the includes. Okay, I want to start with the first method is called the includes. This method here this method here, it checks the array. It checks an array. This one here, it checks an array. Let me put it here. This array method checks an array. It checks an array to see if it contains a specified element. Okay, this one checks an array to see if it contains a specified element. All right, so this is the includes method. Okay, so let us start and we see. I come here in my lessons here. We have moved a lot. We have moved a very long journey of JavaScript, specifically from day 31 up to now where we are. I can come here. Today is day 45. Okay, a new folder. Day 45. Okay, okay. So I come here and I say open with code. It's there. It's coming. It is coming. Okay, it is there. So I'm going to come here. I create here the index.html, as you can see. Index.html. Okay, it's there. Then I come here and I put here the app.js. It's there. So members, you can come here. We are coming here now. We are in the index. I come here, I put the element abbreviation there. It comes. Then I come here and I put here script source. Then I put here app.js. Then I come here at the end and I put here defer. Okay. So that defer, we explained that how the defer helps us a lot. Okay, from the beginning, what the defer does. Okay. Okay. So as you can see, I come here and I put here maybe heading 1, and I put a JavaScript class. Okay, JavaScript class. Okay, okay. Then I come here and I put here, for example, app.js is there. Now I am going to put an array. For example, an array of students. Okay, let me come here and put, for example, example 1 includes. Okay, we are now on the includes method. I come here and I put here example 1. Okay, okay. Then I come here and I put here it's the includes. This one here, it looks like this. The includes method looks like that. Then I come here and I put here, for example, const students. Okay, const students is equal to yeah, I'm putting an array, and I put here John. For example, I put here, for example, John. John is one of the students. Then I come in, I put here Gerard. Gerard is one of the students. Gerard is one of the students. Then I come in and I put here Alex. Alex is one of the students. Alex is one of the students. And I come here and I put here I put here Sam. Sam is one of the students. Okay. Okay. So members, as you can see, this is an array of students. Okay. So for example, if I'm looking for John, okay, I can come here and I put here. I come here and I put here, for example, I come here and I put here const. Okay. This one here, it gives me a boolean whether it is true or false. Okay. Whether John in this array here. Let me just suppose that I don't know whether John is in this array. I come and I put here boolean. I come and I say is John. I put here I say is John. And I come here I say is equal. And I come I put is equal here students dot includes and I put here, and then I check for John. Okay, and I check for John. Okay, it's now going to give me the answer. And I come here and I put here CLG console log, and I check here it's John. So it's going to return for me a boolean whether it's true or false. Okay, okay. I come here very well. Now I am going to go live. Let me go live and you see. It's coming. JavaScript class, and I go to the console. Inspect, I go to the console. Now I'm at the console. So it's meant for me true. Are you seeing, members? True. It is true. Okay? Okay, it's true. So this one is true. That means John exists here. Okay? John exists. It is true. John exists. John is there. It's true. Yeah? It is true. Okay? Okay. So if I come here, for example, and I put here another one, for example, now if I come here and I check now for, then I come here and I check, for example, for const Mary. I'm now looking for Mary. I come here and say he's Mary. Is Mary. I'm looking for Mary, and I come and I say here is equal to students dot includes. I'm now searching for a student called Mary, but I don't know that this I don't know whether Mary is in this array. Okay, I'm just imagining that I don't know that Mary is in this array. I'm just imagining. Okay, then I check for is Mary, and I say yes, students dot includes, and I come and I say is Mary, and I put here, for example, Mary. Okay, I'm searching for Mary in this array. Okay, okay, and I come and I put here CLG console log, and I say here is Mary. Okay, and I say here is Mary. Okay, I want to see in my console. We're on line 8. Are you seeing line 8? Let me go in my console and I see false. Are you seeing false? Mary is not part of this array. Mary is not part of these students. Okay, Mary is not part of these students. Okay, then there I know that Mary is not part of this group. Okay, okay. So here I was searching for John. Here searching for John. Here searching for Mary. Okay. So this one you can take it as if it's something that is light, but it is very sensitive. Okay, it is very sensitive. Okay, okay. So I want you to imagine. Let me get all of this and I put it inside. Here, and I come and put it inside here, so someone can take some notes, and I put it there. Someone can take some notes. I can come here and I maybe make this one wide. Okay, it's there. Const is John like this. Okay, okay. So this is how it looks like. Let me first try to drag this up like this, Okay, this one I drag it here. Someone can take some notes. You can pause the video, then you take some notes. Okay, okay. Let me come here. I want to get also Mary. I put it there. I come here. I drag this one here. Const is Mary, and I come here. I put some, for example, like this. Okay, it's there. So members, you saw what happened yesterday when we were dealing with loops. Okay, You can have 1,000 elements with data, okay? You can have over 1,000 elements with data, okay? Elements in your data, in your data, in your data, okay? Imagine you can look at these students here and you see them as if they're a small number, okay? But now just imagine you are building a school management system, and the school management system has students for the whole school. There are even 1,000 plus students, okay? Okay. Then you are searching for a specific student, okay? You have 1,000 students in that array, 1,000 students in that array, okay? And you're now searching for a particular student in that array, yeah? It can become very hectic if you're doing it manually, okay? Very, very hectic when you're doing it manually. The array looks like this, but it becomes big and big and big and big and very heavy, okay? Okay, so this one requires you to now use the includes method. This one here you're seeing here. Then this one here will help you to search for a specific name of a student. Then you get that student and then you see whether it's part of the array or it's part of the group. Okay? Okay. I hope everybody has understood this array method. Okay? We are moving. Has anybody understood? If you really like this, you can like there. You can like with a thumbs up, and we keep moving. Okay? Okay. You can pause the video and take some notes. Take some notes. Then we keep moving. Okay? Okay. So members, this is the first array method, and it looks like this. Okay? Okay. We are moving. If you have not yet subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. I don't want you to miss. I want you to become a professional developer. Okay? We are going to learn everything. We are going to learn everything to make you a full stack developer. Okay? Okay. So we are going to do. We are going to do. Okay? We are going to do. We are going to do. And the second one is called the splice. It's called the splice. It's called the splice. The splice method, okay? It's called the splice method. It is the second method of the advanced arrays, okay? Okay. This one here modifies the original array. Okay? Sometime back when we were studying in the 43, we looked at the arrays, okay? We looked at something called the slice method. Look at the slice method. This one here, look at the slice method, and this one here, look at it, and whereby this one does not modify the original array. Remember very well. Remember very well when we looked at this slice method in day 43. Remember, I remembering very well. We looked at this slice method in day 43. Remember, guys. Remember very well. This slice method here, it does not modify the original array. It does not tamper with the original array. This one does not. This one does not tamper with the original array. Not tamper with the original array. It just duplicates, okay? So just duplicates or it just copies, okay? Okay. Now this method here called the splice method here is very destructive if used in the wrong way, okay? It is very destructive if used in the wrong way. This one here modifies the original array, okay? It modifies the original array, okay? Okay, this method here modifies the original array. It can manipulate and change the original array completely, okay? So members, you have to use this one here when you are really sure that you want to change the original data. You can have a database of students and use the splice method, and it changes the whole array, and all data will be lost, or some data will disappear. Okay? Okay. So members, you have to be very careful. Okay? Okay. Let's do an example of the splice and we see it. I can come here. I come here and I put here. We're now in the splice method. We're now in the splice method. We're now in the splice method. Okay? Okay. I come here and I put the example 2. Example 2. Okay? Okay. So when I come here, I say const. I put here const, then I put here, for example, max. Okay? I put here months, okay? Months are equal to, and I put here an array. I open an array, then I put here, then I put there, for example, the months. I come here and I put here January. January, Jan. Then I come here and I put here Feb. I put here Feb. Then I come here and I put here, for example, now members, you see, I had an array of months, I had an array of months, but I mistakenly mixed it. I'm just giving an example, members. Yeah, I'm just giving an example, okay? I had an array of months, but in that array of months, I mistakenly put their days. For example, Monday and Tuesday, okay? I put there Monday and Tuesday in that array of months, okay? So when I'm consoling the months, when I come in and console the months, I put here Tuesday. So when I come here and I console the months and you see, it gives me also those days. I made that mistake, okay? I'm just assuming that I made that mistake, okay? I put here CLG, I console log, I put here months, okay? I put there months, okay? I come here and I see in the console, it gives me an array. Are you seeing the array? Jan, February, then Monday, then Tuesday, okay? That is the array that's giving me, okay? So, in this case here, I don't want this to happen again, okay? I don't want this to happen. I'll separate the days forever and ever, okay? Forever and ever. Guys, you see, I'm just giving small data. But when you're building an application, if the data is too much to handle and contain, okay? So members, someone needs to be when you know these methods very well and how to use them, okay? So members, I have to explain to you using small data. When you are building an application which has too much data, you know what to do, okay? Okay. So members, I come here, you see my months are here, yeah? But now I made a mistake, Monday, Tuesday. So I have to remove this Monday and Tuesday, okay? Okay. So I just want to come here and I have to separate them, but I can separate them using the slice method or the splice method, okay? I come and say here const days, okay? Days are equal to days are equal to months dot splice. Then I come in, I put there the splice. Then I count now. Remember very well who that the slice method what it does, okay? And even the things we pass through, okay? We can pass through the index, okay? In the slice, remember here, we use the index, okay? In the slice, we use the index, okay? Okay. Also here, we also use the index, okay? So I'm going to count here 0 index, 0 Jan, 0 index, 1. That's the index 1. 2 is the index. So I'm going to put here 2 and chops off everything, separates it from what is there before. Okay? Okay. Then I come and put there 2, just like that. Okay? Okay. After putting 2 like this, it's a done deal. Then I come here and say CLG console log, and I put here days. Okay? Now I understand days. I come here and in my console, the days are done. They have been moved to a new array. Okay? They have been moved to this array here. They have been moved to a separate array for days. Okay? Okay. So you can see them the Monday, Tuesday. Okay? Okay. Now, what happened to the original array? Even if I come here and say console log, CLG console log, and months and I see it. Okay? Months and I see it. Now months has remained only Jan and Feb. Okay? Jan and February only. Okay? Only. You see these members? Are you seeing these members? Okay? How powerful the splice method can be. If we're using the slice method, if we're using the slice method, it would have remained, the original array would have remained there. But now we are using the splice method, it has separated the original array completely from the days, okay? And these days are gone forever and ever, permanently, okay? Okay. I hope members have understood this, guys. Guys, I hope you have understood this. Okay? Okay. Some members this is the splice method. This is how it works. Okay? This is how it works, the splice method. So let me just copy this, then I put it there. So someone can take some notes, some brief notes. Okay? Okay. Let me come, I put here, and someone can take some small notes. So members, we are moving. I hope we are moving. You can even sip a cup of coffee as you are moving, okay? Okay. But make sure that you are coding also. You're writing this down and you are coding, okay? Coding requires practice, consistent practice, and no giving up. No giving up in this, okay? We know our goal, we want to become full front-end, full stack developers, okay? Full stack. When you know both back-end and front-end, okay? Okay. Giving you one minute as you write this, you can save it somewhere. Save it somewhere. Okay? The splice method. Save it somewhere. Okay? Okay. So now we are going to the map method. Okay? This one is done. We are now going to the method called map. Okay? Okay. We are going to a method called map. Map. Okay? The method called map. Okay? Okay. So the map method here, this one here, the map method as you see it here, this map method here creates a new array. Creates a new array. Creates a new array with the results. With the results. With the results of calling a function for every array element. It creates a new array with the results of calling a function for every array element. Okay? Every array element. Okay? Okay. That is how the map method works. Okay? It creates a new array with the results of calling a function for every array element. Okay? Okay. So members, if you are stuck somewhere, if there is any concept in all the days that you have not yet mastered very well, please comment in the comment section. I see how I can help you. Okay? Okay. So this is the map method. Okay. So I just come here and give an example. I can come here. I come here and I put here, for example, map. Okay? Map. Okay? And I come here and say example 3. Example 3. Example 3. Okay? Okay. Then I put here, for example, const numbers. Const numbers is equal to, I open the array here, I put here 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay? Okay. Then I come here, for example. Okay? Then I put here, for example, now what do I want to do? I want to square this. I want to square. Is it? Yeah. I want to square all these numbers at the same time, and they give me results. I want to square. I want to square all these numbers at the same time. Square all these numbers. These numbers at the same time. Same time. Okay? And they give me the answer. And they give me the answer of the square. They give me the answer of the square. Okay? At the same time. At the same time. Okay? Okay. So what am I going to do? I'm going to come here. Then I put here const. Squared numbers, squared numbers, squared numbers. Okay? Squared numbers. Then I come here and say equal signs, equal. Then I come and say numbers. Dot. Numbers, numbers which is here, dot. Map. Okay? Dot map. Okay? Okay. Then I come here and I put here, I can come here and I put here. Now, this map here takes in a callback function. Okay? Mark this very well. The map takes in what they call a callback function. Okay? This is what they call a callback function. Okay? I come and I put here a number, each particular number, a number, okay, is I put here an array method. Okay? An array method. And I put here number, okay, number. Then each number, square each number. Okay. Remember, we have these arithmetic operators. Okay. This one gives me a square the 2. Okay. Or an exponential of 2. Okay. Okay. Again, after doing that, then I come and I say console log CLG console log. Then I put here squared numbers. Okay. Okay. As simple as that. As simple as that. Okay. And I come here and I see. So it has squared each and every number and has given me the result for each and every number. Okay. This is very powerful. Okay. Do you see it? Do you see the result? Eh? I put here it was 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. It squared. It gave me 1 squared, 2 squared, 3 squared, and 4 squared. It gave me the answers for all of them. Okay. Okay. Remember, this is very powerful. I hope you have really understood it. Okay. Okay. So let me get this and I copy it and I put it in my file and I show you. So remember, someone can even take some notes. Okay. Okay. So remember, someone can even take some notes here. Someone can take some notes. Okay. Okay. So the cost numbers are here. Then it is there, const squared numbers like this. Okay, it's like that. Then console log squared numbers. Okay. Okay. It's like that. Someone can take some notes on the map. Take some notes. Okay. Okay, take some notes. Okay. So members, I now want to give you another example. Okay. Let me give you another example. So that you can understand the map even more. Okay. Come here, I put here, for example 4. Example 4. Okay. Then I come in and I say, I want to get birth. Okay. I want to get birth years for the following. I want to get the birth years or the years of birth. The years of birth. For the following ages. I've quoted some ages from some people, and I want to get the years they were born in. Okay, for the following ages. Okay, okay. And I come and I say here, const. And I come here, I put here const ages. Const ages is equal to. I open an array. And I put here 23 years. Okay, 18 years. Okay. And I come and I put here 72 years, okay, 56 years, okay, 13 years, then 25 years, okay, okay. So members, you can see all I've gotten some people, some 6 people, and I've gotten their ages. Yeah, I asked one person, how old are you? 23. Another person told me 18. Another person told me 72. Another person told me 56. Another person told me 13. Another person told me 25. Okay? Okay. So I want to get the years in which they were born in all of them at the same time. Okay? No wasting time. I want to get all their years at the same time. Okay? Okay. I come and I put here const. Okay? Then I come here, I put here const years. Come here, I put here years of birth. Okay? Const years of birth. Then I come here, I put here is equal to ages dot map. Okay? Ages dot map. When I open the map there, then I put here age. Okay? Age, just one single age. Remember, it takes in a callback function. Then I put here age. Then I put here my arrow function. Okay? Arrow function, and I can even put here. I can put here 23, 20. If this was 25, I can put here 25 minus age. Okay? Minus age. As simple as that. Okay? Okay. As simple as that. Then I come here and say CL equals to log. Also log years of birth. Okay? 25 times minus age. As simple as that. Okay? Okay. As simple as this one, I come here, I see here in my console. Wow! Guys, it looks like this, okay? The first one was born in 2002, then who is 18 years is born. This one who is 23, this one who is 23 years old was born in 2002. The one who is 18 years old was born in 2007. The one who is 32 years old was born in 1953. And the one who is 56 years old was born in 1969. And the one who is 13 years old was born in 2012. And the one who is 25 years was born in 2000. Okay? Okay. So wow, guys, this is how the map is. Okay? As simple as that. Okay? It is very simple. Maybe I should not complicate this. Okay? Okay. It's very, very simple to use. Maybe I should not complicate this. Okay? Okay. Okay. So members, I'm putting this one here so someone can take some notes. Okay? Someone can take some notes. Years of birth. Also log years of birth. Okay? Okay. As simple as that, members. Is this really hard? Okay? Just practice. Just practice. Okay? Just practice this. Okay? It's not really hard. Members who say they know that this is very difficult, and those ones who don't want to practice. Okay? Okay. So it's as simple as that. Okay? Okay. So we're going to another method. Okay? We're going to another method. I can come here. The fourth one is the forEach. forEach method. forEach. It's called the forEach. Okay? It's called the forEach. Okay? forEach. This one here wants to look like the map method. This one wants to look like the map method. This one here, this one wants to look like the map method. Look like the map method. Okay? Okay. So, but the only difference is that the forEach method does not change the original array. That's the only difference between the map and the forEach. Okay? The difference between the map and the forEach, the forEach does not change. Eh? The difference is that the map method, this map method here, when you're using it in complex data, when you have complex data, the map, this one here, it does not change the original array. The map does not change the original array. does not change the original array. Original array. But the for each changes the original array. Each changes the original. Each changes the original array. Changes the original array. Okay? Original array. Okay? Okay. So members, this is how the for each looks. The for each looks just as simple as that. So let's do an example for the for each. This one here don't look like twin brothers. The for each and the for and the map, okay? Don't look like twin brothers, but they are kind of different. This is the only difference which they have, okay? Okay. So let us come here and do an example. Come here, I do an example for each. For each, okay? For each, okay? For each, and I come here and I put here example 5. Example 5, okay? Okay. Then I come here and I put here cost prices is equal to I have here various prices, okay? 1,000, okay? 2,000, okay? I have here 3,000, okay? And I have here 4,000, okay? And I have here 5,000, okay? Okay. So members, I want to give here a condition, okay? I want to give you a condition, okay? I want to give a discount. A discount, okay? I'm going to give a discount to a certain price, okay? Okay. So let me first come here. So members, I want to give a discount to all these prices here, okay? At the same time, okay? Okay. I come here, I say cost, discounted prices, discounted prices. Then I come, I say is equal to no prices dot 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 for each, okay? Dot for each instead of dot map dot for each, okay? Then I come here, I open the curved brackets. It also takes in a callback function, just like the map, okay? Just like the map, okay? Then I come here and put here, for example, price, okay? Price, and I put here the arrow function is equal to price, yeah? Price plus, yeah? I'm giving a discount of 0.1. 0.1 comes from 10%. 10 out of 100 is equal to 0.1. Okay? I'm giving a discount of 0.1 on each and every price. Okay? 0.1. Okay? Okay. As simple as 0.1 times price. Okay? 0.1 times price. Times price. Okay? Okay, I'm giving a discount. Members, I'm giving a discount. Let me take this like that. Okay, I'm giving a discount. Okay, okay. Let us see the discount that I'm giving on each and every price. Okay, okay. So console log clt console log discounted prices. Then I see I come here. It gave me undefined. Oh, undefined. Undefined. So what could have been the error here? I'm giving my arrow function very well, the price very well, okay? The price very well, and now, do I have any error here? Sincerely speaking, okay? Do I have any error here? For example, sincerely speaking, yeah? Do I have any error here? Let me first try putting the curved brackets and I see, but it's all the same. Let me first try and put in the curved brackets and I see. And I see how it looks like. I don't see how it looks like. Curved brackets and I see how it looks like. Okay? Still undefined. Oh! So members, we're here explaining about this for each here. And members, I wanted to show you that this for each here, as you see it here, doesn't return anything. It doesn't store data like the map. Okay? If I just remove this for each here, and I put here the map, okay, like the map here, okay, the map stores this data and returns it returns that data, okay, and gives me all the prices, okay, gives me all the prices with the discounts, okay. Okay, so members, the map for it is good, but now for the for each, okay, the for each we have to do it in a different way, okay. What we have to do for the for each, okay, the for each, as you can see it, we have to do something that it looks a little bit quite different, okay. Okay, so we are going to do something like this. We are going to do something like this, okay. Okay, I am going to come here. Prices are there very well. Then I come, I say discounted prices. I can remove maybe this. I can push this one down. I can push this one down here. Okay. I come here, I put an empty array. Okay. For the discounted prices. Okay. That discounted prices are not there. Okay. There is no any discounted price there. Then I come, I put here prices dot for each. Okay. Dot for each. Okay. Then I put here the price very well, as you see the price is there. Okay. Now, what am I going to do? What am I going to do for the price? Okay. I am going to come inside. I am going to come inside here. For each, as you see it there. Then I come here, for example, like this. Then I come here and I open here the parentheses as you see them there. I open these curved brackets. Then I come and I say here const, new price, new price, new price, okay, new price is equal to price plus 0.5, okay. Okay, then I come inside, instead of saying discounted prices, then I come and say a new price, okay, new price, okay. Okay, as you can see, it looks like this, okay. Okay, it looks like this. Cost new price is equal to price plus 0.5, okay. Okay, so I want to see how it looks like in my browser here. So members, as you can see, as you can see, we are now coming. The console log is going to come here. Then we come here. Then we put something here. We put something like this. Okay. Okay. So, as you can see, cost new price is equal discounted prices. Then you just push the new price there forcefully. You push the new price there forcefully. Okay. Okay. After you push the new price there forcefully, once it looks like in our constant log, still price is undefined. So members, you can see that the constant log is outside here, discounted prices. So it becomes like this: prices dot for each price like that. Cost new price is equal to price like this. Okay. Okay. So the price comes along with the discounted price. Okay. Okay. So members, this is how we do it when we are using the for each. Okay. Okay. Members, I hope you have really understood this. I hope you have really understood this. This one here, that's why we avoid using the for each. We normally use the map. Okay. The for each is complicated in its own way, okay? We have to get the discounted prices, then we push the new price, okay? So members, that is how the for each is, but it's complicated. Sometimes we normally avoid it and we use instead the map because the map is simpler to use, okay? Okay. So members, you can take some notes on this. You can take some notes as we move on. You can take some notes. This is how the for each looks like. The for each looks like this, okay? Okay, so the for each looks like that. You can take some notes. So it looks like this. I can come here. come here and I drag this one here. I now want to get this discounted price, and I bring it up here. Okay. So someone can take some notes on this for each. Okay. So the for each looks like this. I'll give you like a minute to take some notes. Okay. Okay. And you move on to another one. Okay. Okay. Members, I hope you have taken some notes on this. Okay. You can pause the video, then you rewind back, then you see. Okay. Okay. So we have another method. It is called the the reduce method. Okay. It's called the reduce method. Okay. The reduce method. Okay. This one here, this method here, this excludes, okay, this excludes a reducer function, a reducer function on each element, okay, on each element of the array, okay, and returns a single output value. Value. Okay. Okay. So that is how the reducer function is. The reducer method is. So this one here is very brief. And this one here we normally use the reduce method when we are dealing, for example, with add to cart. Okay. This add to carts. Okay. That's why we use the reduce method. Okay. This one here is where we use the reduce method. It is where you need to reduce. Okay. It turns a single value and does not change this one does not change the original array, this reduce method. Okay. Okay. So let's just have a brief example on this reduce method. I come here and I put here reduce. Okay. Reduce. Okay. Reduce method is like that. Then I come here and say here const numbers is equal to we have here numbers, for example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay, and maybe 6, okay. Okay. I've already used numbers up there. Let me just use here. Let me just put here sample numbers. Sample numbers, okay? Sample numbers, okay? Okay. So when I come here, I now want to use the reduce method. I come here and I put here, for example, a function. Okay? I can put here a function and I can put there the reduce method. Okay? But let me just come here and I put here, for example, let sum. Okay? Let sum of the numbers is equal to let sum of numbers. Let the sum of numbers yeah, is equal to sample numbers dot reduce then I come inside here and I put the sum reducer. Okay, the sum reducer. But now there is something that is really funny here. Something that is really funny. I wanted to use this one here, but let me just try to maybe remove that. Let me start here with my function. Function is equal to I'm now reducing, okay? I'm now reducing sum reducer. I'm putting here sum reducer, okay? Function is equal to sum reducer. Sum reducer is my function, okay? Then I come here, I open the parenthesis there, and I put the accumulator. It takes an accumulator and the current value, okay? And the current value, okay? And the current value, okay? Okay. an accumulator and a current value. Okay, I can even finish this one and put accumulator, but this one will look very awkward. Let me just put AC, and current value. Okay, okay, accumulator and current value, accumulator and current value. Okay, okay. And I come here, this one I open the function there, and I put there, I say return. Okay, then I put the accumulator, return accumulator plus, okay, plus current value, okay, okay, like this, okay. Members, please try to understand this, okay. Function sum reducer is it takes in the accumulator and the current value. The current value is 1, then the accumulator it keeps counting, okay, okay. Then we come here after doing that. I come here and say let the sum of numbers be equals to sample numbers, and I put a dot reduce, okay, dot reduce, and I put here my function inside. I put the sum reducer, okay, put my function inside sum reducer, okay, sum reducer. My function is there. Then I come here and I put here clog, and I put there sum of numbers, okay, sum of numbers. Then I see how it looks like. In my console 21. Are you seeing? It adds them up. Concurrently until when it gives me the sum. Okay. Until when it gives me the sum. Okay. Okay. Members, please try to understand that this function takes in the accumulator and the current value. Okay. Okay. Then you add, for example, accumulator plus current value. Then you put it inside here. Reduce dot sum reducer. Okay. Okay. Adds all of them up and gives us the answer. And the answer is 21. As you can see here in the console, it's 21. Okay? Okay. So, but if you have any question that is perturbing you on all these methods, okay, please comment there in the comment section. I say I can help you. Okay? Okay. So, members, this is how the reduce method works. I come and I put it there. Okay? It looks like this. Someone take some notes on this. Take some notes on this. Okay? Okay. Take some notes on this. It looks like this, okay? Okay. So someone can take some notes on this. Take some notes as we move forward. You're going now to the last one. Okay? Okay. You're going to the last one, okay? Okay. So members, I hope you have taken some notes on this. Now we are going to the last advanced array method, okay? And this one is called the filter. This one is called the filter. Okay? The filter method. Okay? The filter method. This one here, we shall also use it. We shall meet this one where we have, for example, anything. Anywhere where you see, for example, a search bar. Oh, anywhere you see a search bar on a browser, they use the filter, this filter method here. Okay? Okay. Most commonly, it is always the filter method that is being used there. Okay? Okay. Search bar on the browser. Okay? Let me not spoil for you what is coming ahead. Okay? Okay. So this one is the filter method. Okay? Okay. So we use this one here when we are filtering some particular types of data. Okay? Okay. This one returns a new array. That's a new array with all elements. That pass the test. Define pass the test defined. Okay? Okay. Defined by a given function. By a given function. Okay? Okay. So this one here, it returns a new array with all the elements that pass the test defined by a given function. Okay? Okay. So let us have an example here. I think this one may be the last example we may have today. So maybe the last example we may have today. I can come here and put here. It was example. This one was example 5. And this one here was example 6. Okay? One was example 6. Example 6. Example 6. Okay? Okay. So I come here and I put here, for example, let me first go back. I come here and I put here, for example, this is the filter, okay? The filter, okay? And this one here, members, not this search bar. Anywhere you see a search bar, this method will come. This method will come, okay? But let me not spoil it for you because that's what is going to come in the future, okay? Okay. I come here, I have here, for example, let. I can use let, but I enjoy using cost. I enjoy using so much cost, numbers. Okay? Okay, let me just use here. Let me just put here given numbers. Given numbers, okay? Given numbers is equal to, given numbers is equal to, I put there 1 up to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay? Okay. So as you can see, it looks like this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? Then I come here, I put a function that checks even numbers. Put for me a function that checks even numbers, okay? Put for me a function, put a function, put a function. Put a function that checks even numbers, okay? Okay. Put a function that checks even numbers. And here we may use the filter. I don't know if the filter is going to help us here. I'm not just see. So members, as you can see, cost given numbers like that. Now I'm going to come here. I put here const even numbers. Now I want to just get only even numbers. Okay. I want to get only even numbers. Okay. Even numbers. Okay. Even numbers. Okay. Then I come here. I put here is equal to even numbers. Then I come here. I put here given numbers. Given numbers. Out of my given numbers, I'm choosing only the even ones. Okay. Okay. Given numbers dot filter them and filter them on a particular condition. Okay. I come. I put here the open the parenthesis there. Then I put here number, a particular number. Okay. Then I put my arrow function very well. Then now I open the quotes there. Then I put here return. Okay. I put there return. I put there number modulus 2. Okay. Then I put here, for example, is equal to 0. Okay. As simple as that, members. As simple as that. Number is modulus 2 is equal to 0. Okay. When the remainder, remember this is modulus means remainder is equal to 0, return that number. Okay. Okay. Members, as simple as this. Okay. So when I come here and say here constant log CLG constant log, then I put here even numbers. Okay. Even numbers. Okay. Members, this is now coming to the conclusion. As you see, they are here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 8, 10. Okay? Are you seeing them? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. It has filtered out all the even numbers based on this particular condition. Okay? Okay. So let me come and copy this and someone take some notes. I can come and put it here. I come, I put it there. Someone take some notes. Const even numbers is like that. Is like this. I come here, I put here, for example, return. It's like this. Const also log even numbers like this. Okay. Wow, members. I hope you have understood this filter method very well. Okay. Const even number is equal to this, like that. Return number is that. Okay. Okay. So members, I hope you have really enjoyed this lesson. We have looked at all the advanced. There are very many. There are others. There are others I've not looked at, but these ones we have covered are the most common ones. Okay. Okay. You have learned. I think you have learned the basics of everything. Okay. We are moving closer and closer to the end of our back end of JavaScript. Okay. We are moving, each step we move is we are moving closer. And right now we are almost reaching the conclusion of our back end. Okay. We are almost. Okay. So members, tomorrow is going to be day. We have completed this class today. Tomorrow is going to be day 45. Don't miss these members. Okay. DOM manipulation. DOM manipulation. Okay. Manipulation. Okay. And this is, I think, this is what is going to conclude our back end of JavaScript. Okay. Then we begin doing projects, for example, search bar. Then we begin doing, for example, add to cart. Begin doing hero sections which are moving, animate on scroll. Yeah. Then you begin seeing those nice things about JavaScript. Okay. Okay. And even the pop-up, active links. Okay. This may be the last. This one here. 45 or 46 may be the last classes we may have. Then we'll be looking at JavaScript projects. Okay? Okay. We are moving closer and closer to the end of back end of JavaScript. Okay? Okay. So if you really like this, you can like, share, and you can also, most importantly, hit the subscribe button and hit the notification icon so you don't miss any of the upcoming classes. Okay? Okay. I would like to wish you a very good day. We shall meet in tomorrow's class. Have a good day.